Hi everybody, and welcome to Pauly's Crocheted Creations. Now, when I was doing the video the other day, when I was measuring the hood from here up, I didn't have the poncho in the picture. So that's the measurement from here up on the hood, which I believe it was 12 inches round, so all the way around to the other side is 12 inches, and the hood part itself was 8 inches. From here to here was 8 inches. Okay, so now I am at the part where I have to start the edging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to, because I have to slip stitch into this one here before I start the edging. So we're going to snip this like so. And then, okay, take this yarn here and just wrap it up quickly so I can grab this yarn. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this slip stitch that I've done out and I'm going to tie a knot. Now I tie, I'm going to snip that too, so it's a clean, even snip. Every once in a while you'll hear some cats meowing. It's because I have 6 cats. So I'm going to take these two, I'm going to put them in my hand like this, and I'm going to put my thumb over the top. Okay, make sure that there's a little bit of a tail up on top, not too much, but and then I'm going to wrap this around my finger twice, or my thumb, wrap it around my thumb, then I'm going to go in between my thumb, I'm going to go in between my thumb and what I've wrapped. Okay, so my thumb and the 2 tails in the end, then I'm going to take the tails in the end and I'm going to tuck them in behind as best I can. Okay, sometimes you might have to do this 2 or 3 times before you actually get a knot, and then you just pull it gently and there you got your knot. And I just work this into my crochet. And if you want to snip off this little bit here that sticks out, you can, which I will do. So I'll snip this off so it looks relatively normal. And it doesn't really affect the knot. So take these little 2 pieces and toss them in the garbage. And now we can start doing the border. So what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch into this one here. And I'm actually going to slip stitch into the center of this. Yes, I see that. So So why don't we just do chain 1 and then double crochet into this one, and then we're gonna, in this space here, we're going to put 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, okay? Because we're gonna go around the edge with a double crochet in each of these stitches. Then you get to the corner and you do 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. So I'm going to do part of the round with you. Chain 2 and 2 double crochets. Now again, remember this little stitch that likes to hide? It plays peekaboo. It's not peekabooing today, so we're doing a double crochet in each of the stitches around. And this is the edging for the bottom of the poncho, okay? Now I'm going to try and put both of these videos in one. I know it's going to be like an hour long, but I don't like really separating the videos. And I do apologize. I am fighting a cold right now. And it feels like a nasty cold, so I'm going to keep going until I get to the next corner, and then I'll show you the next corner. So I have come up to my next corner. And I forgot to tell you when I started this that I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I did 11 rows of the Picasso. That's the length that I wanted. It will fit your average size teddy bear that you buy at Walmart, like at Christmas time. And like I said, you can make this as long as you want or as short as you want. So these are my last couple stitches before I get to the corner. So here I'm at the corner. Now in the corner you're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. So let's do that. Two double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. Now always remember to get this little stitch here that likes to hide. That one was playing peekaboo. And then we are going to continue doing 1 double crochet in each of the stitches all the way to the other corner. Sorry, I'm kind of off camera there. Didn't mean that. I'll get better at making these tutorials. And like I said, just 1 double crochet in each of the stitches. Now don't be afraid to mix and match colors. Like for example, if I wanted to, I could do a pink border, like a hot pink border. If I wanted to, I could do a purple border, aquamarine border, yellow border, green border. It doesn't have to necessarily be one. I just picked the aquamarine because it looks really nice. So I am going to pause the video and then I'll meet you up in the next corner. I did want to show you this. Every once in a while I kind of make a mistake and I have no idea what I did, whether I twisted it or whether I just chained one and then went into the next. But when I make a mistake like this, as you can see, it's not your normal double crochet. I always try to just kind of fudge it. So I'll yarn over and I'll put it in this stitch here for this post, and I will crochet in that because I did not notice that I had made a mistake on that row, and even when I fudge it, you can't really tell that I've made a mistake. So I just wanted to point out that you can fudge things. You don't have to actually, if you make a mistake, you can actually fix it. Like here, I made a little bit of a mistake here. Well, I just went into that stitch, and then the next stitch kind of messed me up too, so I went into the top of that stitch. Okay, now I'm on the next corner, and I do have to say that one thing I've learned in crochet is that if there's a way that you can fudge it without ripping 15 rows apart, then I've learned how to fudge it, literally. So you do 2 double crochets, then you chain 2, and then you do 2 double crochets. My best friend here in Lethbridge, she always calls me a good faker because she knows I like to fudge things. So we're gonna go on with 1 double crochet in each of the chains until we get to the next corner, and I will meet you up at the next corner and show you how to do it. I like to show you how to do the corners, especially if there is a newbie crocheter doing this pattern. This is just a pattern that has popped into my head and I decided to give it a try. So I'll see you at the next corner, okay? Okay, so we're at the next corner. So I'm doing my last double crochet here. And then I do 2 double crochets. Two double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. No. I'm saying no to my cat Mika because she likes to play with my yarn. And then don't forget this little guy here, because he likes to play peekaboo. Just like my little cat Mika. And then 1 double crochet in each of the stitches. Okay, so 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Now, so we're gonna put 1 double crochet in each of the stitches all the way across, and I will meet you up when I get to the end here, okay? So I'm going to pause the video and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, we're at the last few stitches, and I'm going to try not to sneeze before we go to the next round. So we're doing 1 double crochet in each of the stitches across, and no, yes, I know, just give mommy a minute, okay? Sorry, my cat seems to be bothering me. That's okay. She just wants her debut, don't ya? So we got to the end here. This is the last stitch. And this is the first double crochet. So we're going to slip stitch to this one here. Okay. So that's a slip stitch. And then we're going to slip stitch into this one. And that's as far as you slip stitch, because the next round is going to be the shell picot cathedral border that I do. So you're going to yarn over, and you're going to go into this space here, and you're going to do 4 double crochets. So 1, and 2, Mika, sorry about that, and 3, and 4. Okay, so now we're going to do a treble crochet. So that's yarn over once, yarn over twice, then we're going to put our hook through there, pull up a loop, go through 2, go through 2, and go through the last 2. Then we're going to chain a count of 5. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then we're going to go back into there. These 2 here at the base, and then we're going to yarn over, pull up, yarn over, and go through 2. Okay, that's your point. Then we're going to do a treble crochet. So that's yarn over once, yarn over twice, go back in here, draw up a loop, go through 2, go through 2, and go through the last 2. Okay, so that you will have the cathedral part, and then the point. And then you just do 4 double crochets again. And at this point, by this point, you should know how to do the double crochets. Okay, so right here in this stitch, we're going to slip stitch, or actually single crochet. Okay, so you've just done your cathedral point. All right, so 4 double crochets, 1 treble, chain 5, go into the base of the chain 5, 1 treble, and then 4 doubles. Okay, let me get that better. Okay, 2, 3, 4 doubles, 1 treble, chain 5 into the base, 1 treble, and 4 doubles. And then we do our shell. So we're going to skip 1, and then we're going to yarn over and go into the, skip 1 and go into the next. Draw up a loop, go through 2, and go through 2. So we want to do 5 double crochets now. So yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, go through 2, go through 2, that's 2, yarn over, go in, draw up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, that's 3, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, go through 2, go through 2, that's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, go through 2, and go through 2, that's 5, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to single crochet in the next stitch. In there you got your shell. Okay, so we're going to go into, we're going to skip 1 and go into the next one. 5 double crochets. That's 1, yarn over, go in, draw up a loop, go through 2, go through 2, that's 2, yarn over, put your hook in, pull up a loop, draw through 2, draw through 2, yarn over, go through, pull up a loop, go through 2, and go through 2. That's 5. Nope, 4. We got one more. Put your hook in, pull up a loop, go through 2, and go through 2. That makes 5, so we'll double count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then single crochet in the next stitch, like so, and you've just made your second shell. I'll do a few more shells with you, and then I will turn off, pause the camera, and meet you up at the next corner. Okay, so skip 1, yarn over, go into the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then in the next stitch you're going to single crochet. Then you're going to skip a stitch and you're going to yarn over, go in, draw up a loop, go through 2, go through 2, that's 1, yarn over, put your hook in, draw up a loop, go through 2, go through 2, that's 2, yarn over, put your hook in, draw up a loop, go through 2, go through 2, that's 3, yarn over, put your hook in, pull up a loop, go through 2, go through 2, that's 4, yarn over, put your hook in, draw up a loop, go through 2, go through 2, that's 5. Single crochet in the next stitch right after that, and that's your third shell, or your fourth shell. So I'm going to let you keep on going with the shells. So you skip 1, 5 double crochets. So skip 1, 5 double crochets, single crochet in the next. Skip 1, 5 double crochets, single crochet in the next. And skip 1, 5 double crochets, single crochet in the next. And you do that all the way down until you get to your next corner. When I get to my next corner, then I will show you how to do the corner again. Okay, so we're getting on to the second corner. And I know some people are asking me why I single crochet after I do a shell, why I single crochet right next to it and then skip 1. If I did the shell right in the next stitch, it would be too many shells, so my work would buckle. So I kind of just fudge it a little bit. If I don't have enough stitches at the end here, I just kind of fudge it a little bit. So I'm going to skip 1, go into my next, do 5 double crochets, 4, and 5 is coming up. Okay, so I skip one, or a single crochet. Okay, then I skip one. Okay, gonna have to finish this up in the next part of the video because I just ran out of battery. See you in a bit. Okay, so we're back doing this video, and we're coming up to the corner. Pop me down a little bit. So we're coming up to the corner here, and we will do your skip one stitch, and then 5, 2, 3, 1 single crochet, and that is your corner. That is your cathedral picot. Okay, then we are going to go a single crochet or a double crochet in no, sorry, making a mistake now. So you have your single crochet here, you're going to skip this one and you're going to go 5 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so now we're going to go right into the next stitch and we're going to single crochet to anchor that shell. Okay, So you got your picot and you got your shell. So then you're going to skip the next stitch and do 5 double crochets, anchor it, skip the next stitch, 5 double crochets, anchor it. Okay, so skip, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Anchor it in the next stitch. And then you skip a stitch, skip that one, and 5 double crochets in this one. Do a couple more with you, and then I'm going to let you do it on your own, and I'll meet you up at the end. So I'll do this one. It's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then anchor it in the next stitch. And we're going to skip this one and 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we're going to anchor it here. So you're going to keep doing that until you get to the last few stitches here, and I'll meet you up there. So we're coming up onto the last little bit here, and then we're going to do the corner, and then we'll have 2 more rounds that we have to do until we get over to the very first corner. So I'm going to do this corner with you. Sorry, I have a cat that won't leave me alone. So I'm going to do this corner with you. And remember, in the corners it's 4 double crochets, 1 treble, chain 5, single crochet in the bottom of the base of the chain 5, 1 treble, and 4 doubles. So we're going to keep going. Just going to skip this one, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, sorry, didn't mean to get off camera here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet in the next stitch, skip 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to single crochet in this next stitch, and we got 3 stitches left. Okay, so we're going to 5 double crochets and then single crochet. So we're going to skip this one, and we're going to yarn over and go 5 double crochets in this one, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we're going to single crochet in the next stitch, Okay, now we're on the corner. So on the corner, 4 double crochets, 1 treble, chain 5, single crochet in the base of the chain 5, 1 treble, and 4 doubles. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're going to do a treble, which is yarn over once, yarn over twice, go in, pull up a loop, go through 2, go through 2, and go through 2. Okay, now we're going to do a chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, then we're going to go into the base of the chain 5, these 2 stitches right here. Okay, and we're going to single crochet in there. So then you've got your picot. Now we're going to go yarn over once, yarn over twice. In this corner, pull up a loop, go through 2, go through 2. Hang on. So yarn over once, yarn over twice. In here, pull up a loop, go through 2, go through 2, and go through 2. Okay, that's your treble. And then you do 4 doubles. Okay, and then you're going to go right in here, and you're going to single crochet in there. So you just keep on going with your skip a stitch, 5 doubles, single crochet, skip a stitch, 5 doubles, single crochet, skip a stitch, 5 doubles, single crochet. You do that all the way until you get to the next corner, and in your corner, 4 double crochets, 1 treble, chain 5, single crochet in the base of the chain 5, 1 treble, and 4 double crochets, and then continue on to the end. I will meet you at the end. Okay, so we're coming up to the other corner. Oh, sorry, I got a little helper here. We're coming up to the other corner. No, Mika, no. You just watch, okay? Watch. No. So I'm coming up to the next corner. So I am doing skip 1, 5 double crochets, yarn over, 2, no, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully my assistant is busy for now. Single crochet in the next stitch, skip a stitch, 5 double crochets, four and 5, single crochet in the next, skip a stitch, 5 doubles, and I'm sorry if I get off of screen every once in a while. Just not exactly sure where I'm supposed to be. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. And single crochet in the next. And then you got, okay, this is where we kind of fudge it, okay? Kind of ran out of spots. So instead of single crocheting in that next stitch, I'm going to skip that next stitch and I'm going to double crochet or single crochet in here. And then this is your corner. You got 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. So we need to put 4 double crochets, treble, chain 5, single crochet in the base of the chain 5, treble, and 4 doubles. Okay, so 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now a treble is yarn over once, yarn over twice. Kind of hold those stitches on your hook so they don't fall off. Put your hook through, pull up, go through 2, go through 2, and go through the last 2. Okay, chain 5, and single crochet. You go to the base of the chain 5 and you'll come across these 2 stitches here at the base. Yarn over, go do a single crochet. So now you got your picot. Yarn over once, yarn over twice, pop your hook in, pull up a loop, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2, yarn over, and 4 double crochets. Okay, so 4 double crochets, nope, 3. This is 4. I know this video is probably not very good, but single crochet in this stitch here, because that's the first stitch. Single, pop your hook in, pull up a loop, and single crochet. And there's your other picot. Okay, so like I said, you just, if you run out of stitches or whatever, you can always fudge it. I have. And then, sorry, your shells are going to look like this. And then your corner is going to look like this. Okay, and the way you can tell the right edge from the wrong edge is this is the right side because you have your edge right here, and the wrong side has no edge. Okay, so keep on doing that. You do 5 double crochets and you skip a stitch, and then 5 double crochets, and then single crochet in the next stitch, and then skip a stitch. And after we're done this, 4 and 5, and then single crochet. So after we're done this here, I will meet you up at the end here, and then I can show you how to do this hood. Okay, catch you at the end. Okay, so we're almost to the end. Skip a stitch, 5 double crochets, three, 4, 5, single crochet, skip the next stitch, 5, skip a stitch. Nope. 5 chains, 5, a single crochet in the next stitch. Then we skip a stitch and we 5. Single crochet, skip the next stitch, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now I don't have enough room to do another stitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take this last stitch and I'm going to single crochet into the very first, right in here, right there, right there. So I'm going to single crochet into this stitch here to finish it off. Okay, so pull up a loop and single crochet. Now this is where we're going to finish this off. I will hide this tail in later, make it long enough so I can sew it. Okay, then we're going to snip that, pull this out. Now I will hide the tail later. I have an appointment that I have to go through here soon. So this is what you're gonna have. I'm gonna hide this later. So you should have enough to do the hood. So this is what you're gonna have. Now when I come back, I'm going to show you how to do the hood. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick a corner. Okay, so for example, we're going to pull this up here and I'm going to show you. So for example, we're going to pick, say, this section here, and we're going to start in this stitch right here. I'm going to leave this one right here. We're going to leave this one alone. Okay, and then we're going to go into this one with the blue yarn, and then we're going to do the hood, and we're going to single crochet all the way around here and here until we get to this stitch here. Once we get to this stitch, then we stop, we chain 1 and we crochet back. And once we get back here, we stop, crochet back. So I'm going to show you how to do the hood when I get back. And like I said, this is what it's looking like. So I have to put this aside, and I will work on this hopefully today when I come back, and we'll do the hood later. All right. So thank you, and I will catch you later with the hood. If not today, I'll do it tomorrow and we'll upload it. Thanks again. Catch you on the next. Hi everybody, and welcome to Pauly's Crochet Creations. I'm Tori, your hostess. Okay, so this is the last part in this video, and what we're doing is we are making the hood to go with the Poncho. And like I said, it's about 8 inches from here all the way up, and then you cinch it, slip stitch it to the top all the way along, and then we will do the border. So let's get started. Now this is the poncho that I had finished. Now I'm doing the hood. So I am going to grab my crochet hook and my yarn. I should have enough in the blue. Now you pick a side that you want, which I'm going to use this side. I don't go into this stitch here at all. Okay, let's put it down a little bit and point it up so you can see what I'm doing. So I don't go into this stitch here at all. I go into the next stitch. If I can get in there. Okay, and then I take my yarn. And I do this a little bit differently than anybody else. I just take, let's get this back in here. So I'm going into this stitch. Pull this up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a little knot because, yeah, I like things to be firm. And I'm going to hide this little tail while I'm doing the collar. So I'm going back into this stitch and I'm pulling up a loop and I'm going to chain one. Sorry. So you want to make sure that this tail is hidden. So every time you go in, you need to make sure that I'm going into the next stitch and I'm pulling up a loop and I'm single crocheting. So I'm going to be single crocheting for the whole of the hood. Okay, so you go into the next stitch and you single crochet. So we're going to do this, and like I said, make sure that your yarn is being carried so that you can hide that end. I try to make things easier on me when I'm crocheting. So we're coming around the corner. So in this stitch here, then I will put 2 single crochets. Okay, that's double. So we're gonna single crochet, and I don't think we have to put 2 single crochets. We'll just single crochet in each stitch across, and we'll see what the next corner has in store for us. Now if you run out of tail and it's sticking out, then you can always just snip that off. Okay, single crochet. Now as you can see, I'm not going to have enough tail to finish that, hiding that. So pop that in. I try to make it, but you can always snip these little ones off. So single crochet all the way around, and in this stitch here, we're only doing 1 single crochet in that stitch. You could do 2 if you wanted, but I'm only doing 1. Okay, and then we're just gonna go into the next stitch right there and single crochet. on that single crochet, and you're going to single crochet all the way around until you get here, but you don't go in that stitch. So again, like I said, when you come to the corners, if you can just get away with one single crochet, then just put one single crochet. If you use your own choice, if you want to do two in the corners, that because you don't want the hood having corners, okay? That's why I just do one single crochet in the corners. Although I've never tried it the other way, so. But I'm always working on new things, creating new things. So we're going to go into this stitch, single crochet, and if you get the little bit of the other stitch, that's okay. And this is the last stitch, so you do not want to go in that stitch. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain one, and then I'm going to turn my work. Okay, so you go back into that first stitch and you single crochet, because the chain one does not count as a stitch. Okay, so you just single crochet in every stitch across. This is how I make my hoods. Now when you're sewing it up, you have to make sure that it's inside out so that you can so you have these here going the same way, because we're going to do a border of just shell stitches around the hood. And like I said, it's just single crochet, single crochet, and if you hear funny noises, it's the wind outside. So I went down to EI yesterday to find out what was going on. Come to find out, my work didn't put my right classification in. That's what the holdup with my checks are. They put down that I was on a leave of absence, and they neglected to put down that I was on medical leave. But it's all straightened out now, so hopefully I have money coming soon. It's been almost a month since I've had money. So in the description box below, I will be putting my PayPal link, and if anybody feels like they'd like to buy me a coffee, that would be totally wonderful right now. And this is the last stitch right here. Okay, so go in there, and then we're gonna chain one and turn our work. Now my friend pointed out that this hole looks really small for a teddy bear, and I explained to her that you don't want the hole excessively big, because you want it just to sit on the shoulders. You don't want it to drape over the shoulders. So yeah, I chained one. So now we're going back into that stitch, because again, like I said, chain one does not count as anything. When I chain one and then I go back into the same stitch, what it's doing is it's actually making my work have a decent line and it's not going all wonky. Oh, excuse me. So like I said, we're just gonna pretty much sit here and 1 single crochet in every stitch all the way around. And I think after this row, I'm just going to let you guys go on and get it the length that you want it. And then I'll meet back with you and I will show you how to do the stitching it up. And I will also show you how to make the shell stitch around the hood. Now, I want to say hi to Z from ZNRJ3. Hi, Z. Like I said, I just wanted to do something a little bit different instead of having the Lovies around a hair tie. Like in my previous video, I explained that I had the Lovie around a hair tie completely finished, and I was putting it on the bear's head. And what happened? The hair tie broke. So all that work for nothing. So, let me just move this out of the way so my little Mika can lay down and be a good girl. Don't bother mommy. So if you see a little cat's paw or the squeaking of a cat, it's because my cat is next to me. So, chain 1, up, and turn your work. So what I'm going to do, and again, like I said, you do single crochet right, you go right back into that stitch, you pull up a loop, and then you go through 2. And like I said, the chain 1 does not count as a stitch at the beginning of each row. I'm going to continue on, and I'm going to get my hood the length that I want it, and then I will meet you back to stitch up the top of the hood. Okay? So, I'll catch you at the end. Now, I did want to say that when you keep going up for the hood, it's okay if it's a little bit small, because we're going to build this section here around the hood once this part here is done. So, like I said, we're going to work on it. I'm going to get this to 8 inches. And once I have it to 8 inches, we're going to stitch it up